Hello, everyone. This is Nathan Bridges from Nathan's Nuggets and 10 with BYU wide receiver Kody Epps. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for allowing me to be on here with you, bro.
Anytime. Thank you. I'll start with my first question. How old were you when you started playing football?
I was 3 years old when I started playing football. Ever since a young age, my dad has always kept football, basketball. Kind of, when you're a kid, you love playing with footballs and stuff like that. So ever since I was 3 years old, I've been playing football.
So you've been playing from a very young age at 3 years old. Your dad, he's always kept you around football and everything.
Yes, definitely.
Got you start early, so you had the head start.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Did you play any other sports?
Did I or am I now?
Did you?
Oh yes. So like I said, when I was 3 years old, I started playing football, soccer. I didn't get into baseball till about 6 or 7, I believe. And then basketball was around the same time that I was playing baseball. But I typically play four sports, those four: football, baseball, basketball, and soccer, up until probably 11 years old. Then I stopped playing soccer and just kept with the other three.
So you were always active, like it wasn't always just football from when you're a young age. You had football, soccer, baseball, basketball. You're always busy with other things too.
Yes, definitely. My mom and dad definitely stressed activities, extracurricular activities, but also the main focus was taking care of school, which you should be doing as well. Taking care of school and, playing sports, having fun, and just creating a sense of, sports teaches you a lot of small keys that you have in life: how to work with a team, how to work through adversity, how to succeed, what you have to do to prepare to succeed. So, yeah, I've been pretty active since a young age.
So you always stress like for you to do other things and school to make sure you're on top of all your work and how it teaches you sports to how to succeed.
Yes.
What was it like playing for Mater Dei, who is one of the best high school football programs in the country?
It was pretty fun, man. I had a lot of good times. It was good to be able to compete week in and week out with some of the best, playing with along with some of the best guys. But I think the biggest takeaway from going to Mater Dei was the people that I came across, the people that I met, and some of the connections that I have now. Some people that I call my best friends, or people that I see in 10 years from now running Fortune 500 companies and doing big things. So the being able to network with my teachers, my principal, them knowing my name, by seeing my face, stuff like that means a lot more to me. So that's kind of a big takeaway. But I know you want to talk football. Football was pretty fun, man. Scoring some touchdowns, making my family happy, balling out for my teammates, and then just watching my teammates grow as football players as well was pretty big too.
Say it was fun playing with some of the best, and then just having relationships that you'll know down the road, like even after football, like what they'll be doing and knowing them, and like knowing the teachers and principals, and then just playing with some of the best out there in Southern California.
Yeah, definitely.
What were the battles like with St. John Bosco, especially your senior year where you guys were going back and forth with them?
It's a lot of good dudes on their team, man. It's a lot of good dudes that were on my team as well. So it was pretty crazy because we all typically know each other from 7-on-7. We train with the same people. We go to the same football camps. So it's pretty fun to be able to play the guys that you know and compete against the guys you know. But yeah, it was a big back and forth just because I think that was a big factor too, just competing and we know each other's traits and habits on the field. So it was pretty tough, but I had a fun time being able to do that with a good rivalry.
So it was fun. You guys have a lot of good players, and they have a lot of good players, and the fact that you guys all pretty much like knew each other from 7-on-7, and so it's fun to play against each other.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
And like two of the best high school football programs in the country, not
Yeah.
just California.
Yeah.
What was your favorite moment from Mater Day?
My favorite moment would have to be an award that I received from my running backs coach, who is he's the dean of boys and men at Mater Dei. I received an award that's very sentimental to him. It's in remembrance of his father that passed away. So receiving that award meant a lot to me because the award basically he gives it to the person that has a great character on and off the field, someone that has a friendly face with the student body, with the teachers, all those type of people. So receiving that award was a big moment in my life, and I really take that as one of the most special moments at Mater Dei that I can think of offhand.
So it was one of your most special moments because of what it meant, that award, like for his father who passed away, and like for you to be able to receive that from him, it was a big deal.
Yeah, for sure.
At Mater Dei, you guys had like Bryce Young, Kyron, all of them, right?
Yes.
So you guys had a really good team, a loaded class that year.
Yeah. Some good dudes. I'm happy for them. They're about to start playing, I think,
Mm-hmm.
next week. So get to sit back and be able to watch them ball out. It's about to be fun right now.
Mm-hmm. They got a lot of good players to like Kyron. He's still there.
Yeah.
What made you pick BYU?
I picked BYU, man. You'll learn this as you get a little older. It's some of the decisions that you will, have to make. You'll have to think about the future. And picking BYU for me was a big step into having a better future for myself and my family members. My dad uses this quote with me all the time. It's not a 4-year plan, it's a 40-year plan. So coming to BYU, being able to, like I always bring up, being able to network with some of the people that I am here at BYU, scholastically and on the football field. We have a great fan base. So being able to play in a college town where it's with the morality codes that we have to stay under, I feel like it would be a big help to me in my future, in my career.
So for the fact you looked at what could help impact you down the road, not just at the time being that you're in right now. Like how you say your dad tells you it's a 40-year decision, not a 4-year decision. And so like networking and the connection, it can help you like, and you like playing in with the fan base in the college town.
Yes.
What was the experience like from this past season, having a big year as a team going 11-1 and ending with a win over UCF?
It was really fun. It was a great experience for me. I got good amount of time, good minutes. But the biggest thing for me, the biggest takeaway is that I got to play under some great receivers, and with Zach Wilson, who's about to go very high in the upcoming draft, I got to play along these guys and really just learn and see what I need to work on to play at a high level that they were playing at, and to get a better feel of my system, to get a better feel of the plays, what should happen in certain situations, all that type of stuff, and just the game speed of college football. Those are some of my biggest takeaways of this last season.
Say it was a great experience going. It was fun going and winning that much, and then playing with some great receivers. And then, like you said, Zach Wilson is going to go very high up in the draft. Which when I made a video actually with some people about the draft, I had him as my number 2 quarterback.
Yeah. He's a baller, man.
I think he's going to be a stud in the NFL.
Me too.
And so it's just and getting used to like the college speed and everything.
It's a little bit faster, man. You got some bigger, faster, stronger dudes running, trying to hurt you.
You got a lot. It's not just high school boys anymore. They're men now.
Dudes, man.
What would you say is the next step for you personally in year 2?
A next step personally for me would be gaining the mentality and the mindset of being more of a leader on the team, since I've been here for a year now. So I know what the standards are, what the expectations of us are as players, with my coaches and my teammates, and just being able to ball out more at a college level, having a bigger impact for my team, bigger impact for us when it becomes crunch time in certain games and all that type of stuff. I want to help a lot when it comes to that, and being a friend that anybody can call on me. And a former coach of ours that just left this past season, Coach Grimes, always talked about if one of your teammates needs to call you at 3 a.m., you should be the guy that they should call for anything, So I want to definitely build a base with the new upcoming guys, the freshmen, some of the guys on my team, that I could be somebody that they can count on and call on at any time.
So you want to move up to a leadership role for like the younger players and take charge because you've been at BYU for a year now and you have the feel to it and you've been practicing, and then you want to be a player where you can always be relied on, make clutch plays at clutch moments when it's needed most. and just be a great teammate where they know they can always trust you and rely on you. Like how you said, you're a
Yes.
coach who just left. How you said, be the guy. Like if someone needs to call at 3 a.m., like you can be that person.
Yes, for
Be like a
sure.
loyal teammate and a
Mhm.
friend, not just on the field, like be off the field too.
Yeah.
What kind of role do you plan to have in the BYU offense this upcoming season?
Any role, man. I just want to make plays. Any role, any role. I just want to, be a part of the effort to keep winning, and just keep succeeding at a high level. So just, what I'm saying, like I just said, anytime my teammate needs somebody, we're down, anything like that. I just want to be reliable. That's the role I want to be. I just want to be reliable for the team.
So any role you just want to be reliable for the team and
Yes.
make plays and just go and ball out for BYU.
Yeah. Yep.
How has the offseason training been going for you?
It's been really well. It's been really well. Like I said, I got a little banged up in the end of the last season, so I've been kind of taking it slow, but I'm coming back full circle, and I just can't wait to start going full throttle in a little bit.
So it's been going really well. You're like kind of being up, but now you're coming full speed.
Mhm.
This upcoming season, you'll be playing teams like Baylor, USC, and a few other Pac-12 schools, and along with Boise State from the Mountain West. Do you think that is an opportunity for you guys to go out and prove yourselves?
Yes, I think each and every week is an opportunity for us to prove ourselves and grow better as a team and just see how well we are. Learn from the mistakes that we make. But yes, definitely, it's going to be fun to play against those teams because those are high-level teams. But like I said, each and every week it's really means a lot to us because we have to win each and every game and learn from the ones that we may not or learn from the ones that we do. So
This can be really fun. Like each and every week, you look at it, it's always a way to go out and prove yourself. But it'll be a lot of fun playing those teams, like probably USC for you going back to LA.
yeah, it'd be
And
pretty
just
fun.
this some of your like old high school teams play there,
Yes, I know us, man. I know so many dudes on the team, man.
and
Almost half.
so you'll be able to play against them.
Yes, it'll be fun.
What are you most looking forward to this upcoming season?
Games, playing games. Of course, of course, of course. Like everyone does, winning with my team and just getting to the next opponent and focusing on them each and every week, and just having a successful season with my team is something that I really look forward to.
Just going out and playing each and every week, suiting up and winning as a team with all
Hmm.
your teammates and having a successful season as possible.
Yeah,
What are your goals for the rest of your career at BYU?
I haven't really, man. Thank you. That's a good question. I got to go to the drawing board, man. I haven't really thought career-wise what my goals are. I definitely want to get a great degree from here. I definitely want to ball out as much as I can and leave my last name here with high standards. But I haven't really, thought of some crazy goals yet. But I will. I'll get back to you.
All right, thanks. So you haven't like thought about that too much, but you definitely want to get your degree from there and
Hmm.
get your degree and then just ball out for BYU every week.
Yes.
What do you major in?
So right now I'm majoring in business marketing, and kind of doing well with it. Focusing on getting the basics of it so I could push forward with it and make something big out of it for myself.
So right now you're in business marketing and you're like working forward with it and like then make that into a career later on after football.
Definitely. Yep.
It's like going to business.
Yes. I
Would
love
you
business, man.
would you be starting your own business?
Hopefully, I would love to start my own business. I don't know what it will be yet, but it would be pretty cool to own your own business.
Mm-hmm.
Be the
It'd be
boss.
cool. Yeah, and be your own boss and like have workers like and just own your business.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Who is your favorite football player as a kid?
Okay, my favorite football player as a kid. My favorite college football player of all time had to be DeAnthony Thomas that played at Oregon because he came from the same area that I was raised in. He was crazy, man. He was crazy every game, man, doing some crazy stuff. And then favorite NFL player, I'll have to say Chris Johnson, the running back from Tennessee Titans. I loved watching him because he was so fast and he would run past everybody. He was pretty tough. And Adrian Peterson. Those are probably my favorites as a kid.
See, I thought the electric players like D'Anthony Thomas. Like speaking of how you mentioned him, I had just seen ironically like a clip of his highlights at Oregon like earlier today, and they were
Yeah,
good. I had never even seen them before today.
bro, you probably weren't even born yet, man.
Yeah, I had never seen him, and then like Chris Johnson, I've heard of him. He was good for Titans, and wasn't he on like one of the Madden covers?
Yeah, possibly, man. I can't even remember now. I feel old now. Yeah, I just got a head nod. Yeah, he was on the Madden cover.
And Adrian Peterson, who he's been playing at a high level for a long time.
Yep, monster.
Do you try and model your game after anyone?
I wouldn't say model my game after anyone because, it's kind of hard to do everything the same as people. But I do try to look at particular things that certain receivers that I aspire to play like one day. Those receivers would be Antonio Brown, amazing receiver. Um, Marvin Harrison, my wide receiver coach here at BYU, Coach Fessy loves that dude. He's old school, old school. He was before both of us were born. He's an old school receiver, but he's pretty nice. I like Justin Jefferson, Devontae Smith, some of the dudes that I watch, and then Amon-Ra St. Brown at USC. I watch him a lot just to pick up on some of the little things he has that makes him great.
So you don't like necessarily model your game after him, but you look at guys who you want to be like one day, like
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Brown, Marvin Harrison. He was one that played with Peyton Manning, right?
Yep. How you
And
know that, man? You must have been doing your research.
I just remember too because how they were talking about last year how Michael Thomas broke his record,
Yeah.
and then like Devontae Smith, he's gonna be good, and Justin
Mhm.
Jefferson.
Yeah,
Those are all good receivers. And
yeah,
Justin Jefferson, he broke Randy Moss's record.
yep. Crazy dude.
And he started the gritty.
Yeah. You know how to do the gritty?
I don't. Do you?
You gotta learn, man.
How would you describe yourself off the field?
With my close knit friends, probably just pretty funny. I say a lot of jokes, do a lot of goofy stuff. That's kind of how it's kind of me as a person. Pretty chill. Do you play video games?
Uh-huh.
I love Fortnite, bro. I love Fortnite. I probably play video games. Of course, I do my homework, like you should be too. Doing my homework and just, I like grinding video games a lot. I play Xbox a lot. So that's how
See,
I am, off the field.
like to play on the Xbox a lot. Like, say you play on the Xbox,
Yeah, it's fun.
and Fortnite's probably your favorite game.
Yeah, it's my favorite right now. Typically, I switch. It could be Madden or Rainbow Six Siege, but right now it's Fortnite.
Madden's my favorite.
Yeah, Madden's fun.
Then the last question I have is for fun. You get to take any three NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
Let me think. Uh, this is a good question, man. This is a real good
Thank
question.
you.
Okay, my favorite receiver, like I said, is Marvin Harrison, so I have to go out with him. I would love to as well bring Antonio Brown because he's my favorite receiver in the NFL right now. And then Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady would be pretty cool. He's a legend. He's the GOAT, man. So you got to have Tom with you at a nice,
hmm
classy dinner.
You have to have the goat with you.
Yeah,
He'd be a fun one. And
yeah,
then
literally.
you got Antonio Brown. I feel like he'd be funny.
Yeah, pretty funny. He always smiling.
And then Marvin Harrison, he's one of the best receivers.
Ever. Yeah, old school cat. Talk to, learn from.
So Antonio Brown's your favorite NFL receiver right now?
Yeah, he's my favorite. Just because, he's about the same height as me, shorter guy, but he makes big plays.
Do you like Devontae or no?
Devontae Smith?
Adams.
Adams? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Me and my friend on my team, Neil Powell, we always talk about him. He's a baller, bro. He's a gamer. Anytime in a game, he's 2 touchdowns a game. He's nice.
Yeah, I like him too since he played for Fresno State and I live in Fresno.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do
Him
an interview with him one day, man.
I'm gonna try because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he comes down to Fresno sometimes in the off season.
Mm-hmm.
Those will all be good ones.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for joining me today. Those are all the questions I have.
Appreciate you, Nate. Hope you
Anyth-
succeed and do well with this, man. It's good to see a young guy like you with so much ambition with this, man. So keep pushing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for being a part of it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.